And welcome to the 9th day of Quiltmas. My name is JoCarmel of Quilts-By-Carmel, and today we're gonna make a quilt for Santa. And ooh, let's make it a star themed quilt. Yeah, you know that song, You Must Be My, no, Twinkle, no, Star, okay, whatever the song is, let's just forget it. Let's work on a quilt for Santa. I did see this one by Corey Yoder. It's called Easy As Cake. And it's using pre-cuts, 20 10-inch squares. Yes, that's the one. Because I have this 10-inch layer cake of peppermint bark. This is going to be the one. This quilt top. All right, I have already cut out and starched my 8.5-inch squares. Aren't they cute, y'all? I think it's just going to be so cute. And yes, I do have some directional pieces in here. And then you need 52 5.25 squares. All right. And I have drawn the line already on those. These are going to be accents for my flying geese. And I am doing no waste flying geese. So you need 13 9.75 squares. Now, I was supposed to do mocha, right? But it just looks so dark. So I'm going to go with white, guys. And then you need 30 4.5-inch squares to finish it off. So working on my no waste flying geese, and I have taken a large background, which is 9.75, and 2 5.25 accents, and I've drawn diagonal lines, and then I've lined them up diagonally. You see that? Very, very easy, very straightforward. And her pattern is great. It's called Easy Cake, and I understand why. Sewed 1/4 inch on both sides, cut on that diagonal line, and that yielded 2 of these triangles. All right, then I pressed those to the dark side, and that yielded me 2 of these cute little hearts. They look like hearts to me. Okay, and from there, you take an additional accent and place on each heart. All right, and you just have that diagonal line go to that diagonal corner of the background triangle. Okay, so there we are. And you'll do both of them, right? And then you sew 1/4 inch on both sides of that. And I am going to cut it and show you my 2 flying geese, guys. I'm super excited. Oops, there we go. Press again to the dark. Flying geese. I do need to square it up to 4.5 by 8.5, but this is a super fast way to do them, guys. All right, and I'm gonna make sure I keep my 1/4 inch so I don't lose my point, all right? Want you to remember that 1 background and 8 accents will yield you 4 flying geese, all right? Now we're gonna trim them up. I'm just gonna show you real quickly how KK trims up her flying geese. I have 2 rulers that I'm using. This is a 5 by 15 ruler from Missouri Star and an 8.5-inch square ruler from Creative Grids. All right, and this is how I found that it works best. So there's this, I'm sorry, it's shining, triangle right here, right? I'm gonna line it up with mine. Can you see that? I'm lining it up with this one right here, and I'm making sure I have at least 1/4 inch. I'm actually leaving a little bit more, and I'm not worrying about my sides yet. I'm just using this 45-degree angle, and I'm just going to do that side, turn it over, and then do 4.5. I'm lining up 4.5 on my ruler, okay? I'm gonna chop this off, all right? Then I'm gonna switch rulers. I'm gonna take my 8.5 And this 4 1/4 line, the white line, sorry, got a lot of reflection here. Let me see if I can help. Sorry, now I'm shaking. But this 4 1/4 line is the half mark. So I am lining it up at the top of my triangle. And then the other thing I'm going to line up is the sides that I just trimmed. All right. There we go. I'm going to make sure it's accurate here. That's very close. So there's one. There's the other. Close that up. And I have my 4 1/2 by 8 1/2 inch flying geese. All right, I'm going to finish these, then we'll go on the design wall and have some fun. This quilt top is coming together so fast, guys. This is something you can do in one day, I guarantee you. Again, the quilt pattern is called, here it is, Easy as Cake by Cori Yoder. You can find it on corianderquilts.com on her blog, or it'll be in the description below. Super fast. All you need is 20 10-inch squares, some background, and accent fabric. All right, let's take a look at this. It is fab, guys. I really love how these flying geese turn into sashing. Isn't that cool? I think that's super cool, guys. And then if you look, she rotates her flying geese. I twerked mine a little. I have mine all going the same way. So I have, this almost looks like a present, but I'm calling it a 1 star, one-sided star. This one I would call a half star. So I'm really loving how this turns out. All I have left to do is to add my 8 1/2 inch blocks. I have some colorways. I have this green colorway. I have some red. This beautiful, beautiful blue. And I think this color is iron. And then what's left over, I make Santa a pillow and incorporate it somehow in the border. All right. It's done, guys, and it turned out fabulous. I absolutely love it. I love how the stars are going diagonally all through this quilt top. This pattern was easy as cake. It really was. I took the rest of those 10-inch squares, cut them up into 4 1/2 inch squares, and framed out this quilt. And it turned out to be 60 by 72. So it's a great size lap size quilt for the fireplace, all right, or on the couch, okay? Now, I quilted it in a crosshatch, a pretty large crosshatch, okay? So you can still see a little bit of my blue marker, but I will wash it before I send it to you with a bunch of color catchers, okay? And on the back, I have this gorgeous green plaid, all right? So look great in your living or family room, anywhere where you have any Christmas decor up. I will call it decor. I also made a pillow. You guys know I can't help myself. It's so simple. I made a pillow to coordinate. It's not quilted now, but I may quilt it before I send it to you, okay? Now, you can win this quilt top. Yay! Come back on the 12th through the 14th and fill out the form. Now, you do have to watch all the videos so you can get all the secret words, okay? But they are great videos so far. I've loved them all. And you need to know our secret word. What's my secret word? No, it's not turtle. It's teal. My color is teal, okay? That's what my secret word is, and I will pop it up on the screen for you as well. I think that's it, guys. Oh, no, how could I forget? Chris of Sew the Distance is up next. She is fabulous, and I can't wait to see what she has in store for you. All right, don't forget to come back the 12th through the 14th and fill out your form. It'll be in the description below. I also will leave a link to this pattern in the description below, and all of my fellow YouTube creators will be in the description below as well. Thank you guys for watching. Merry Quiltmas, guys!